So let's go to Temple Island and the start again. Matt Brigham on the Berkshire station in the Diamonds here, to the left of your picture. Watching the start of this race, there are a couple of geese that are in the way. That's not going to help anybody. Actually, he's done well there, hasn't he, on the Buck station? All the geese did well for him.
Really interesting matchup here, seeing Dara Alizadeh, who's back from Tokyo. He was racing the single scull for Bermuda. We know him best in the colours that he is wearing there of Cambridge. He raced for Cambridge in 2018 and 2019. He was winning president. He won in both those races, and so he's, you know, it's brilliant to see these athletes wanting to continue racing after Tokyo. We've been so starved of racing. So it's great to see him here, but Matt Brigham, we know, is a star of the future. He actually won the GB Open Trials in May earlier this year, which of course didn't include the Olympic team, who were already heading, preparing for Tokyo. But he is heading the scullers, who are, you know, charging for the Paris team. And he had an awesome race here a few years ago against Maher Drysdale that many of us will remember. And he is not giving up here, and we know he knows how to win at Henley.
Yeah, so Matt Brigham at the top of your picture. Go on, Brigham, was a shout from the bank of the Berkshire bank of the Thames on his side of the water. He's only 25 years old still, so has, I'm sure, aspirations to make it to the Olympic Games, as you say, 3 years' time, not too long a wait. And there's the Bermudan Dara Alizadeh.
Incredibly impressive, Matt Brigham. He's a junior doctor, so another of those scientists you've been counting.
Oh, you heard, did you? Yeah,
you know, really, really impressive individual. And he's being asked some questions, though, here from Dara Alizadeh, fresh from Tokyo. He's got some good racing under his belt there. He was, you know, he came, I think, 18th in the C final. It's pretty hot racing out there, but he's keen to get more racing here, and he wants to progress further.
As an author and a linguist, amongst other things, Kath, do you count yourself as a scientist, or and do you think I'm barking up the wrong tree there, or am I onto something?
Yeah, I'm somebody who likes to make sure that STEM becomes STEAM and includes the arts, and that we should be thinking much more broadly about, you know, not sort of siloing our subject knowledge. And I like to see the humanities and sciences as really interlinked.
Yeah. Data-driven, though, rowing. There's something in it.
Well, you know, it's an art and a science, so I think as much as it's data-driven, it's about what goes on inside people's heads. It's about different ways of technique. You know, it's not one way of doing it. We see people holding oars in different ways, having rhythm in different ways, rating, having race plans. So the beauty is finding the best way for you to do it. And at the moment, Dara Alizadeh is dominating this. Yeah,
Matt Brigham just flirting with the booms on this near left side. That's the joy of the sport. That's what makes it complete. The fact you can approach it with an arts head-on or a science head-on. But I was just looking through the CVs last night. It struck me there were a lot of scientists. Maybe they just jump out the page a bit more at the moment. But lots of scientists here. And yeah, it's great that we've got such well-represented professions and university courses. So yeah, Cambridge colour of Dara Alizadeh dominates this race in the Diamonds. Matt Brigham, yeah, he's going to have to do something spectacular here, because it's in front of stewards. A couple of Olympians, former Olympians on the water in a few moments' time. Greaves and Eddy going in the Stoner. Olympians from 2016, and we've got a current Olympian and hopefully a future Olympian in Matt Brigham's case.
I think so, and I think that's really exciting to see. And, you know, I expect Matt to have a bit of a charge at the end. I hope that he, you know, can come back, but it does look like Dara is really controlling this race. That's all credit to him. He's sculled very well. He's coached by Rob Baker. They know each other very well from the days in Cambridge. He's wearing the Cambridge light blue colour there and looking supreme.
In front of stewards, a polite ripple of applause. Actually, the crowds are growing all the time. It's more than a polite ripple now. It's Dara Alizadeh heading over the line. He's wrapping that up. Dara Alizadeh, impressive performance. And Matt Brigham, well, that's his Henley Regatta over this time round, but I think we'll see more from him in the future, that's for sure. So Dara Alizadeh through in the Diamonds.